My name is Natalie Prez, and I have an interview with a member of Machine Head on March 19th, 2012. First off, can you tell me about the feature that you did with Drum Magazine?
Yeah, they did it was basically talked about the opening song of the record. The song's called I Am Hell, and the guy basically would talk about the song, and then he breaks it down at the end and actually writes out the drum music for it. And so yeah, we did that, and pretty cool. You know, it's kind of gives other drummers an insight to kind of like what you're thinking when you're writing the drum parts and kind of basically constructing a song. So yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
It's kind of geeky actually, but you know, it's definitely just a thing for other drummers, you know, that really get some sort of like, I don't know, background to what you're doing and stuff. So.
Cool. Let's see. What is the question you are asked the most during an interview?
If there was a lot of pressure involved in writing a new record, like no matter what record it is, it's always, you know, was there a lot of pressure going into writing, period.
All right. Did you ever think that Machine Head would have been around for so long?
I mean, it wasn't. I don't think we're completely shocked or anything, but I would say we always, you know, I'm sure that I can speak for myself that was kind of always where I saw the band going, and I can pretty much say for everybody, you know, especially Rob, that that was probably one of his hopes and thoughts for the band, and you know, I think more than anything, we're just you know, we're just really appreciative that we have been around this long, because you know, we've seen bands that you know, that were together, got, you know, 16 years ago, and lasted a few years, maybe 5 years, and then ended, and maybe trying to make a comeback now or something. But you know, to be doing it this long, and to be back in a place where we're, you know, our careers are going up and up is really like mind blowing to us. So you know, it's definitely something that we always probably hope for that would happen. So
Cool. Is there anything new in the recording process of music, writing-wise, or anything?
As far as our stuff goes?
Yeah.
Oh, anything that we're working on right now?
Yep.
Nope, not at all. We, you know, we're barely 5 months into our touring cycle for Unto the Locust, so there hasn't been really any group writing, you know, any working on new stuff. We're always kind of, I think, you know, me, Rob, and Phil are always kind of writing on our own, just at home, and if something pops into our head, we'll record it, and then, but we really never really start the whole writing process till we kind of know that the whole tour cycle for that particular album's done, and then we get back into the studio and start just constructing things.
Sounds like fun. How would you rate yourself and the band's live performance ability?
Well, I'll just put it this way: we're not afraid to play before or after anybody. You know, you know, for us, we've been through, you know, we've toured with, you know, probably some of the best metal bands that have ever been. You know, we've we've opened for Pantera before, played with Metallica, and, you know, we're never, you know, we always go out with the mindset of, you know, as much as we love the bands or whatever, like, we're going out there, if we're opening for somebody, we're going out there to win over their fans. And, you know, and if somebody opens for us and they're a great opening band, then that just gives us even more, you know, just kind of determination to go out there and outdo them. So, yeah, we consider ourselves one of the best live bands out there.
Cool. What has not been said about your latest album?
What has not been said?
Yeah.
I don't. I really don't know. I mean, we've had you know, great reviews for the record, and you know, people are loving the record. I don't know. I mean, there's I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. Really.
Okay. What about touring? What are your upcoming touring plans?
Upcoming stuff is we're going back out, and we start back up in May. We're on about a month break right now, and we go back out with we do about a week with Metallica over in Europe, and then after that we come back here, and then go back to Europe a couple weeks later, and do the whole summer doing all the festivals over in Europe. And that'll be about 2.5 months, and then probably come back home for a minute, and then go back out. We're going to try to do another United States tour in the fall, and after that we'll see what's happening.
Cool, sounds good. You guys have toured a lot, but is there a spot that you guys haven't made your mark in yet?
I mean, there's, you know, it's getting easier and easier to go to places that you know, bands, you know, 10 years ago really didn't go to. I mean, we've done so many just fly-in shows to places, but one place we haven't gone to yet is Mexico. We're trying to get down. We're working on getting down to like Mexico City, you know, China, maybe the Philippines. So, you know, there's definitely still some places that we haven't gone, and we're trying to work it out. It's just hard sometimes to get, you know, either get a promoter that's trustworthy in those places, or you know, a lot of times in the middle of a tour cycle, it's not really easy to get to, because you're really trying to get to the places where you can actually tour for a long time. So, you know, we'll see probably towards the end of the tour cycle when there's those shows that you just go in, you fly into, and stay for a couple days and come home, that are just more just to get your music out there. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, good luck when you finally do hit the destinations that you've been aiming for.
Thank you.
What else can we expect from you guys as far as 2012 goes?
Just a whole lot of touring. You know, like I said, we're pretty early into the tour cycle, and you know, our last album, the whole touring cycle went about 3 years. So, you know, we're not really sure how long this one's gonna carry us for, but we've got, you know, probably up until the end of next year going, and then there's going to be, you know, there's always going back through everywhere 2 or 3 times for us. So we'll probably do another European tour. We'll probably do, you know, more. We just got back from Australia, so we'll probably go back there and do a proper headline tour, go to Japan, again, do, you know, everywhere, probably a couple more times. So that could lead us, you know, another year and a half or so of touring.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
And lastly, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Not really. So, check out our new record if people reading this haven't already, and we'll see you on tour.